Hello, I'm Mike, and today I'm going to talk about a theory I found in Facebook. I stumbled upon it on Facebook, but then I googled the original so I can share with you the link. It's by Tumblr user Deluxeloy, and he says, "So you know how dwarves have that thing with beards? What if that's not just a cultural standard or mere coincidence? What if there is a reason? See, dwarves like to dig a lot. They build underground homes, and there is nothing more rewarding to them than digging up some gems or valuable metals. But chipping away at all that rock and disturbing all that earth kicks up a lot of dust and dirt. If you do that every day without proper breathing protection, which ancient dwarfs probably didn't have much access to, all those particles are going to build up in your lungs. It's a phenomenon we see with real miners too. Eventually, they develop a host of respiratory-related problems and even lung cancer. Now, if only dwarves have some sort of natural protection against all that fine dust, if only they had some sort of filter in front of their mouth and nose. My theory states that through natural selection, dwarves developed more and more dense facial hair as a defense mechanism." Okay, then another user says, "It should be noted that this interpretation also supports the female dwarves who have beards too. Line of thought. It makes very little sense for half the population not to have that intrinsic protection after all." And then other people goes about how they may have bacteria cultives that protect them from another microbial dangers and stuff like that. Anyways, I think this theory is super fascinating and cool. Having fantasy science explaining why things are that way in your setting is super cool. Kudos to this guy, Deluxeloy, for coming up with this cool theory. Although, personally, I don't think maybe that biologically correct, because I don't see any real life mammal having this sort of protection like beards for that. But well, I guess it still makes sense, and it's a cool, interesting theory. And this reminds me about two topics I already talked about on this channel: the sexual dimorphism one, about how different people, different cultures will see beauty from their point of view, and about female dwarfs having beards in different settings or not, right, or not having. And also I talk a little about racial adaptations and how I thought that drow should be totally white, like without any pigmentation, because creatures that live with underground usually don't have pigmentation because they don't need protection for the sun, and they don't usually have eyes or have really rudimentary eyes because they don't get any light at all. But now think about it, it probably wouldn't work in the underground because there is light, bioluminescent fungus and stuff like that. That may be why someone told me, but maybe they are dark because of to be, camouflaged, easy to hide and stuff like that. Well, that would make sense if there is light, and I guess there is light in the Underdark. But what wouldn't make sense if there is light in the Underdark, what wouldn't make sense is why they have that vision. They will have some sort of really, really good vision, like maybe like super big eyes and open pupils. But they couldn't probably still not see in total darkness, right? Which remind me that in second edition, Drow have infravision, which is the ability to see the infrared spectrum that would make more sense, I guess. But anyways, this is super. This is super cool theory. I will put the link to this guy's original post and blog. I think this is his blog, because I think this theory is it's going around as a meme, and nobody linked to the original author, which I think is just it deserves all the credit. It's a great idea, and well, yes, that's it for today. Tell me, what do you think about this? What do you think of explaining these adaptations in fantasy in a more fantasy scientific way? And do you have any theories similar to this one? I think I'm going to compile my own theories and changes and put it on my own setting soon. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. I just hit 100 subscribers, and well, I'm really thankful for all of you that are helping this channel grow. We'll see you soon. Goodbye. Keep rolling those dice. Goodbye.